Okay, so next on the list is Baby Jogger City Select Luxe. Now, this is just an upgraded version from the City Select. We keep both of them in stock because of the price point. This one's a little bit more expensive, but because they're so similar, I'm actually just going to show you the upgrades. So just the things that are different from the City Select. So we're going to start here up at the top. As you can see, the handlebar is more of a square shape rather than the round shape. Now, the brake is a little bit different. This one has a decelerating brake. So you can squeeze on this as you're going downhill to slow it down, or you can park it just like that, or release it like that. So it's not going to be on the side anymore. Handlebar adjuster is going to be the same. Now, as you can see, the fabrics look a little bit different. These are going to be a softer heathered material. They're a little bit softer looking fabric as well. It's not the bold colors that you're going to find on the City Select. As well, they have only a black frame. So on the City Select, you have two options. On the Luxe, you just have the black frame, and you have 6 different color options, although one is specialty to Babies R Us only. The indigo is specialty to specialty stores. As I mentioned before in this City Select video, you have the pivot as well as the telescoping. Now, they decided to get rid of the telescoping in the Luxe, so you just have the pivot position. One thing I do like that they switched on the Luxe is actually on the back of the seat. It no longer has a zipper mesh panel. It's actually just elastic. So you can easily move it up out of the way to see the recline adjuster, or to fit it over the frame if you need to take off the canopy. Now, going down, as you can see also right here, you have this position, and you no longer have that second position for the main seat like you do on the City Select. A cool thing that they did is where you get into the second seat. So before, you had kind of a plate cover that you had to remove before putting on the adapter. I always have to figure out which one goes where. So this one no longer, it just has a trap door, you just stick it in, super awesome, and then you push that button to release. So I love that addition. You don't have to worry about losing a piece. Now, overall, so your wheels are going to come off and they're going to lock into place the same as they are on the City Select. But as you can see, the wheels are a little bit different. So they are no longer foam filled. These ones are rubber. As you can see, they are a little bit sleeker, kind of streamlined, I guess. What it did do that I'm not thrilled about is add a little bit of weight, and it took away a little bit of suspension. So you kind of got two bads for a good, and that's just aesthetic. So that one really is personal preference. Now, some minor things that they changed with the basket. Before, you had some zippers here. Now it's just elastic, so you don't have to unzip it to try to fit in the second seat rear facing and the main seat forward facing. And then on the back, again, they took off those zippers. It's just elastic. I really don't have a preference either way. It's one less thing you have to do when adjusting. I don't really think it's a pro or con either way. Now, on the back of the seat, on the City Select, you did have a pocket, this one, but on the Luxe, they added a zipper pocket. So that one's going to keep things maybe a little bit safer. It's kind of small. You can use it for things like cell phones. But yeah, nice little addition of storage. Now, with the City Select, they did add some cool accessories. Now, some of these accessories you can use on the City Select, but there are a couple that you can only use on the Luxe. So I'm going to show you those ones. The first one is the cup holder. Kind of cool. It's not my favorite. It looks really nice. It's nice and flat when you're not using it. It's also not very big, so it's not going to fit your big gulp. And we all know every mom comes in with a big gulp. So, not thrilled about it, and it only fits on the Luxe, but it can go on both sides. Now, the accessory I love is the bench seat. Now, this is one that the industry has needed for quite a while. There is a very popular, although I hate it, sit and stand. Now, that one is, you're going to have a seat in the front, you have your bench seat here, but it's really long and impossible to maneuver. And so I love that a premium brand added a bench seat to their lineup with better execution. So let me show you how it works. You're going to click that on to both sides. Now there is a screw there to kind of guide where it's going to go. So you're going to put that over there, and then you're going to click it onto the bottom. So this is installed. It also has a 3-point harness, and you're going to have your foot plate. Your foot plate is just going to attach to the same place that your glider board is going to go. Now this is just a place for them to rest their feet. It's not meant to stand on. They do say it has a 50-pound weight capacity. I'd probably feel comfortable with my smaller toddlers standing on it, not a larger kid. The seat does also have a 55-pound weight capacity, so it's quite large. I love the versatility that the bench seat offers, especially for your older kids. Okay, so just like the City Select, the Luxe can accommodate 2 seats. So when you purchase it, you're going to get the frame and you're going to get the 1 seat. Now I do still have the bench seat attached. I did that on purpose so I can show you that you can fold the stroller with the bench seat. Almost got me. So you can fold it with the bench seat still attached. But you can add a second seat when you have your second child. The cool thing about these seats are they fold. Now the nice thing about that is you're going to get a smaller, more compact fold on the Luxe compared to the City Select, which was a big reason for all of the upgrades. In order to fold it with both seats, you can do it. In order to fold it with both seats, you do have to have them folded. So if you have this on here like that, you do have to take off the second seat, fold this one, add the second seat, and fold this one. To me, I kind of hate that, because if I'm going to take off this seat, I'm just going to leave it and not put it back on so I can fold it together. Does that make sense? But so here's how you fold it. It's the same as the City Select. You're just going to pull up on both sides. And did you hear that little clunk? That was actually the bench seat just detaching from the frame. So as you can see, you can fold it with it. And the difference is this one has an automatic lock. So you don't have to lock it into place. It's going to do it on its own. And then to unfold it, you're just going to release it here. Now as you can see, it's quite large when you leave both seats attached. So if you have the trunk space, you can leave them both attached. Me personally, I would probably just take it off and store them separately just so that it's more compact. And then to unfold, you're going to undo your lock and you're good to go. Unfold your seats, and then again you have to take off this second seat. Fold that down and reattach your second seat.